Hello all. Okay, so today they had like a 40th anniversary screening of The Empire Strikes Back, or retro showing or whatever. And now I could have watched it right at home on my Blu-ray player, but I'd like to see it on the big screen, which I now have 6 times, 3 times when it came out. That's what happens when you have parents that are about to separate and are not getting along. You see the same movie 3 weeks in a row. Then I saw it 3 other times over the years. But anyway, on the way there now, I am wearing a mask. Now, I'm not the mask police. I wear mine. I don't worry about other people wearing theirs. But we're on the bus, and this one hippie gets on there, and her mask is down here, and the driver asks if she can pull it up over her face. And she says, I can't breathe with it. Now, this could be a problem, but I've seen this one on the bus a lot of the time. She claims when this pandemic wasn't going on, I would hear, I can't breathe. So if you can't breathe without a mask, and you can't breathe with a mask, maybe you shouldn't be out. You have some sort of problem. I don't know. Now, me, I think she's just some kind of hypochondriac or a wasted fucking hippie. I don't know. So he has to tell her again the same thing about the mask because she pulled it down. And it's like, just pull the goddamn thing. And she's like, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. And I'm thinking, I'm on my way to see The Empire Strikes Back. Darth Vader had to breathe through a helmet, which is kind of like a mask, for like 25 fucking years. And he was still going around cutting people up and choking them and whatnot. So if Darth Vader can wear a mask for a quarter of a century and still get business done, I think the little hippie can wear a goddamn mask 2 fucking bus stops. That's all she went. And, these hippies love nature and whatnot. Why not walk? Then you don't have to wear your mask. Then, when you're walking down the street without your mask on, you can hypochondriac all over, tell everybody, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. And then, but I guess you want to get on the bus and says, you know what? As I said, I'm not the mask police, but I don't want to get this fucking thing. So I'll wear the mask. So then, we're on our way back on the bus. And we're supposed to leave, and then a bunch of people come moseying up after the bus should have left, and they take all day to pay. I hate that. Number one, if we got to do something about that. The people that were already there, they should be allowed to get on the bus. After that, you shut the door, you go, and everyone else has got to wait 20 minutes. That's how it works. So, they take all day getting on, a whole lot of them, just fucking lollygagging. I'm sitting there, got my music on, staring out the window, minding my own business, and a little while later, someone gets on the bus, and I'm looking out the window, I'm listening to my music, but I can hear him say, excuse me, like he wants to sit in this seat. All these people that got on the bus late and have bags next to their seat, you can't ask them, which he wound up doing. This is my own, maybe to you, insane sense of justice. This is right to me. I was on time, I was responsible. I should not have to fucking share a seat. When all these people that lollygagged and came on late, they could share a seat with them. There you go. That's my sense of right and wrong on that. Those of us that were responsible should not have to share our seat. I don't like sharing my seat unless it's with my wife or really good friends, with or without a pandemic. I don't like sharing my seat. So, now before we get on the bus, because sometimes they're having you not pay the fare when you get on the bus because they don't want to, they want you to get on the back, and it's fine. I
Keep the
like
driver
it.
safe.
Yeah, I had 3 free rides today, so But so I'm waiting on the bus. I got my headphones on. This fucking guy asked me something. I'm like, so I pause the music. What? Is this a free bus? I don't know. Well, the last bus I was on, they let me ride free. Is this one going to be a free one? I don't know. How the fuck am I supposed to know that? Is this Washington Nationals hat? Does this somehow indicate, oh, he works for the WeGo public transit? Maybe the W confused him, although I was actually wearing a Boston Bees hat, but right now I'm wearing this. Does this hat somewhere on here say, I work for the Nashville MTA WeGo public transit? No. I think it was, it say Herbert over here.
Mm-hmm.
It says Herbert over there. There's a W here. So I don't see anything indicating I work for the bus company. I'm listening to music. Why the fuck can't you ask all the other people around? Why the fuck do you have to ask me? People, if you're out around town and you see this face, it's got music and it's on the bus, it doesn't want to answer your question. It doesn't want to be bothered. That's why it has headphones. That's why it stares out the window. It doesn't want to be bothered. So if you have a question and you see this face or half of this face with a mask on it, don't ask it a question. It does not want to answer, and it will get pissed off like it did today when it answered, "What?" and "I don't know." So remember, people, this face doesn't want to be bothered, so shut the fuck up.